I was trying to sneak up on you from the abyss.
It worked.
Awkward high five. Welcome back to Turn 5.
All right, so today we have a 2024 Porsche Cayenne that you brought for us from Porsche St. Paul.
Aren't they just the best?
They are.
You guys should go and give them a follow on Instagram. Is it following?
Yeah, it would be
Subscribing?
following on Instagram. You should go browse their website. Go find the car you love.
More importantly, go buy a car.
Yes.
Anyways, we got this beautiful 2024 Porsche Cayenne. So we have...
You know what Porsche St. Paul won't do? They won't sneak up on you like my partner here and try to scare you.
We basically have the entry-level Porsche Cayenne with an $8,000,
Premium Plus package.
which gives you some goodies that it is worth to spend the extra $8,000. Other than that, we got a couple options that are like $100 to a couple $100.
Yeah.
One of them being the wheels.
These are the 20-inch Cayenne S wheels in Vesuvius Gray.
And I think that's a worthwhile option, but we'll go through that in a little bit. I am so excited to show you guys what an upgrade the 2024 model lineup has.
Wait, the 2024 Porsche Cayenne is special? You mean like every other Porsche we drive is special?
It's my favorite Porsche!
Well, let's go find out why it's his favorite Porsche. Why don't you tell him what you like about the front of this vehicle?
One thing that I love that Porsche has done, they just get the DNA right. If you look at this hood, I hope you can pick up the angles because white is a weird color to pick up the angles. It is very 911-esque. And then this front bumper is very 992 911-esque. And just the way that they did that. And why don't you just come over to the side real quick? Look at how gorgeous this face-lifted body, not mine, well, I mean, mine's pretty good too, but how beautiful, quit laughing back there.
I am at a loss for words for what he's trying to go for. Why is he talking about his own body, not the Cayenne? Okay, but I did just see one option that they big time missed out on. They should have got the center caps painted.
I think it looks good doing the subdued colors, but let's get in the back seat and show them what the inside of this looks like. Oh, one thing that I am impressed with on the new Cayenne is the amount of room you have. Take a look at this. So I'm just under 6 feet, Tyler's just over 6 feet, yada, yada, yada. Copyrighted music, you know, all the things. All right, there we go. And we're back. So did you show them how much room there is here?
Yes, there's a lot of room right here.
And this is my seating position that I was on. Headroom, I mean, ton, very ample.
That panoramic sunroof makes it feel so much bigger back here.
The thing that I like for under $200 is the two-toned, you had the correct thing for it, but this, having this being camel, I mean, I don't know what color burgundy it is, we're going way off the rails. But
it's Mojave beige and black. So the main color of the interior is black, and the rest of it's Mojave beige.
And to get that option with the accented Mojave beige is under $200.
It's $180.
I think it's very worth it. This bad boy, nice and comfy. I could sit here for a road trip. What do you think?
Since when are we reviewing the armrest in the back seat of a Porsche?
I mean, I'm just going for it. You got your own HVAC controls down here. It is a little bit annoying when somebody in the back adjusts this. Let's say we had the fan all the way up, and then I'm just driving by myself. The only way that I've found to do it, I think that you can go in from the infotainment up there and change it, but I had to come back here and lower that down.
First world problems. My name's Tyler, and we're about to test the trunk space of the 2024 Porsche Cayenne. First, we got to figure out where the door release is. I think it's down here. See, there it is. It's automatic, which is great because it's a Porsche. Why wouldn't it be? Oh, that's big! Yes!
I mean, how many Tylers fit in there?
At least me.
Oh boy, that's like it could be up to a 3 Tyler.
It's for sure a 2. All day a 2.
I mean, that is kind of impressive. I would say that you could almost camp back there.
Yeah, there is so much space. See, I don't remember the last time I got this excited to jump in the trunk of a car.
Speaking of which, I'll take you for a drive. Did you feel your grandmother's embrace?
I did, and I don't think that's a necessary feature in a car that is a luxury SUV, but we had it.
My wife hates it.
What?
We've had this car for the better part of a week now.
Wait, so this is like a extended review, or like?
So I have been able to find out things that I do really like and things that are not really annoying, but just like, you know, I've gotten to really get a good feel for the car.
Yep.
One thing that I love, and I won't be able to show you today, is the way that the high beams go on and off.
Okay.
So if I can explain it, you got your headlights, and then your high beams kind of just go like whoop, and then whoop.
Can we do that again? I wasn't focusing on the hand.
It's like a whoop, whoop. It kind of like fans out to be like a wide angle, right?
Yep.
And then it fans back in.
Yep.
Or closes. It's really like a oddly neat feature.
Yep.
Steering response is anything you would expect in a luxury SUV.
Yep.
You have different suspension setups in here. You got comfort, normal, and then sport.
So you can make the big, lumbering luxury SUV a sporty car.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's like super aggressive when it's in sport mode. I mean, obviously, like in comfort, it eats up the bumps a bit better, but sport isn't like your Sport Plus on the Cayman.
Okay.
The visibility is amazing.
It is. This windshield is beyond massive.
This new facelifted 2024 Cayenne feels way bigger than our 2017 Cayenne.
But it's not physically.
No, I mean, you can look up the specs. It's like centimeters bigger, I think.
Yep.
It's not really that much bigger. It feels taller. It feels wider.
Yep. And it feels bigger in here, like, I mean, what actually probably is. They probably found a way to give it so we aren't bumping into each other.
I like how clean the dashboard is.
Speaking of the dashboard, let's look at that instrument cluster.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah. So the speedometer's up here, which you said you had a complaint about.
It's a little bit annoying because I drive a lot with my hand right at top dead center at 12 o'clock.
Okay.
And it is hard to see the speed that you're going. Now, I would just adjust it a little bit, and maybe there's even another option in there that you can adjust what is displayed there.
Yep.
And it could change. I don't care enough to fiddle around with it. I do wish that I had the passenger
display
over here. If you see the fingerprints, it's because Jen was playing around with it, trying to get a screen to turn on. It didn't turn on.
That sounds about right.
Other things that I really like about it, I really like the amount of space that's in here. It's like the interior gets bigger and bigger and bigger, especially for the passengers. And I like that a lot. I don't even know what that was, but okay. What do you get with the $8,000 Premium Plus package?
You get the Bose stereo system. You get this panoramic roof. You get heated seats in the rear, ventilated seats up front. You get the LED matrix headlights, and this one specifically has an option for the in black, so it's an additional option on top of the Premium Plus.
Adaptive cruise control.
Adaptive cruise control and surround view.
Which is awesome. Right before I let you drive this thing, I'll put it in reverse and I'll show you how nice that is. So I do think out of all of the things by the base Cayenne, get that Premium Plus package, and you will not regret it. Leave out the other options.
Okay, so what's reverse look like?
All right, so first of all, they've updated to this. So if you just hit it once, it goes to neutral. If we're back in drive, if you hold it up, it'll go into reverse. So then you got this, and I just like how manageable driving around is. I mean, I know I'm not like really in a parking spot here, but and then you're into the buttons, right? You got the park button is a push button. The engine start still on the left, but it's just a push button now. It's okay. I want you to drive it and see what you think coming from your Cayman.
Yes.
Did you notice when you got in the soft close doors?
Whew, she actually boogies for a big SUV, for a base model Cayenne. Huh, I like that.
I'm putting a pin in my last question for a second. We'll jump ahead. 348 as opposed to our 300 horsepower. Noticeable?
I would say so, yeah.
It makes light work out of this heavy SUV.
You can feel it is heavy. You have to ask the car to go fast. But when you ask, it does.
And it's good. I mean, it is an SUV. It's not
Sports car?
Yeah.
Like my Cayman?
Right. So
well, that's what I'm getting at too. With my Cayman, you don't have to ask it to go fast.
Yep.
It just goes fast.
when here you're not getting kicked in the back of your seat, but as for an SUV, it's really peppy.
Yeah.
Okay, when you got into the car, did you feel the $700 soft closed doors?
No.
Would you buy the $700 soft closed doors?
I don't know if I don't like to hear things smack. Yeah, but I don't have $700 of disposable income to avoid just a minor inconvenience of a noise. So
I forget how much the painted crests on the center cap.
I want to say it's $180. I'm not. You don't quote me on that. It might be $240, but it's cheap.
The other thing they didn't do is the fire extinguisher. I'm on a crusade to put a fire extinguisher.
Can you even get a fire extinguisher in this vehicle?
I don't put that in the comments. I want one.
One thing I am noticing, the steering wheel is a lot thinner than what I'm used to. So with this model, I can tell the steering wheel just is not that thick. And I guess I like a little bit more girth, but that's fine that it does not have that additional girth. Now, not having a cover that comes over here, it's kind of weird because, like, just naturally things get on your display. Like, just like the dust fuzz from your shirt, right? Like, it just ends up blowing around in the air. You can see it when the light hits it, right? That it's all, like, there. And I kind of miss having a cover over it, so I didn't have any of that glare.
Yep. One thing I do like about the steering wheel is the drive mode.
Right here?
Yep. That's nice.
Oh, I switched it off-road mode.
The thing that I notice is this is very laggy and sometimes doesn't work. So try to go up with it.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't go anymore, so it doesn't rotate through, so that's weird.
Okay, so once it's at the top,
Yeah,
it's at the
it doesn't
top,
go
and
through.
once it's at the bottom.
It's not like the cars we're used to where it cycles and it'll just, if you
So
rotate it one way, it'll keep going.
That's one like minor inconvenience, a little bit annoying.
Yep.
You said something about the throttle
Okay.
when you got in here.
Yep, so I was pulling away from a stop sign. It's kind of delayed, but that's the way an SUV is. It's not that precise. It's, you give it gas, it starts going, you give it more gas, that's when it will finally go. And that's not typical with most Porsches.
No, but I think it is indicative of an SUV.
I think it is standard for an SUV.
Yeah, but if you like try to compare it to other things like a sports car or even the Macan S that we got, it is a different throttle response.
Yes. I think we should talk about this on the outside, and I can think a little bit more about different things that either I A or B like or dislike.
Sounds like a plan to me. This car looks nice.
Is that what we're going with? We're just going to say it looks nice. What was your favorite part about it?
Having had driven this car, that was a lot of weird words all put together. Having this car for a few days, probably my favorite thing, goodness, I don't know. I really like the facelifted exterior look of it.
What I really like is driving it, and it kind of gives a little bit of that Rolls Royce feeling of, peasants, I'm on a different level, I can't hear you. Ow!
I didn't even kill it. It just flew away. Win for me!
Well, he's one of the peasants.
No, you're right. On the inside, you can definitely tell it is a luxury vehicle.
Yep, you don't hear the outside very much. You get a very, very nice ride. You get decent gas mileage. You wanted to talk about that.
25, real world, 25 miles a gallon. In town, whatever, the whole week that we've had it, we've averaged 25 miles a gallon. I think that is really good. You can tow 7,700 pounds with it. It is arguably the most capable SUV on the market.
Yeah, it is amazing. You said that, and the problem is I had the picture of the Lamborghini Urus towing a supercar behind it pop into my head, and I'm like, yes, the Cayenne's capable.
The power bump over the previous generation Cayenne ours is noticeable and fantastic.
It's very beneficial for just driving around. Like, we were driving on the interstate on the way to be able to do this video. There was a car to our side on the on-ramp, in the left lane. There was a car coming on the on-ramp. There was a car behind us, so we sped up so that the car getting on the highway had room. This car had plenty of power to do so, and driving other non-luxury SUVs and just like base model stuff, you really have to beg those cars to do exactly that.
Yeah, I think as a package, if you need an SUV and you want a luxury SUV, which is why wouldn't you do that, for the price, I do think that the Porsche Cayenne hits all of the check marks.
I'm really sorry if you can hear that ticking. Oh, it's so bad up there.
I'll go catch it for you. All right, well, thank you guys.
Go to Porsche St. Paul and buy one of these, because if you have even made it to this part of the video, obviously you like the car, and obviously you want one.
I've loved every Cayenne that we've had. We've had two, but we've driven many of them. I really like the Cayenne platform. I need it as a family man. The new uplifted one with all the fun tech on it is amazing. It rides amazing. It's a good SUV.
All right, there we go. We can stop blabbering on now.
Make sure you guys like,
comment,
and subscribe, and we will see you very, very
soon. And there's also going to be a nice little link for you to click in our description to go to Porsche St. Paul's website. Do that. Check out the car. They like us. They like us making videos for you guys. Follow along and like them.